From the legendary narrative of Mass Effect to the incredible over-the-top action of Dark Souls, there are some games we wish we could experience with even better sound and graphics, just to have the ultimate satisfying experience. Well, thanks to some high-quality remasters for the PS5, you might just be able to do that. Today, we're delving into a realm where cherished classics meet cutting-edge technology. The top 10 remastered games on the PS5. Let's get cooking. Number 10, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition is the ultimate action-packed adventure, and I gotta say, it's got some sweet upgrades for PlayStation 5. Originally launched by Capcom in 2019, it was already a standout action game. But then, around the PS5's debut in November 2020, they dropped the Special Edition, an expanded version loaded with new goodies. One of the coolest features is Turbo Mode, cranking up the game's speed to 1.2 times the norm, bringing back that classic vibe. And let's talk graphics. You get options here. Play in 4K resolution at 30 FPS, or go for 1080p at 60 FPS, both with ray tracing. But if you're feeling bold, crank it up to 4K at a mind-boggling 120 FPS with ray tracing turned off. Whew! Oh, and loading times? Not an issue anymore, thanks to the PS5's powerful internals. But wait, there's more! The 3D audio is top-notch. You'll hear enemies creeping up from the right direction even before you lay eyes on them. Pretty nice if you ask me. Number 9, Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales took the gaming world by storm in late 2020, somewhat overshadowing the remastered version of 2018's Marvel's Spider-Man for PS5. Released alongside Miles Morales, this remastered edition primarily focused on visual enhancements, revitalizing the older game in a remarkable way. Notably, it introduced relevant updates, including an impressive frame rate boost from 30 FPS on the PS Pro to a smooth 60 FPS. Players had even the privilege to choose from 3 distinct visual presentations. In quality mode, you can bask in native 4K resolution, outclassing the performance mode's average. As for the ray trace performance mode, it mesmerizes us with hardware ray tracing at 60 FPS. Albeit with some resolution trade-offs. Compared to its PS4 Pro counterpart, this remastered gem offers double the frame rate and stunning ray tracing, making it a significant leap up. The game also has some delightful tweaks that act as subtle Easter eggs, transforming 2018's Spider-Man into an absolute stunning experience to play.
Man, Fist goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour.
Number 8, Death Stranding Director's Cut. The Director's Cut of Death Stranding delivers a substantial array of updates and fresh content that truly enhance the gaming experience. Gone are the days of a locked 30 FPS, now you revel in a buttery smooth 60 FPS performance, elevating the visuals to a breathtaking 4K glory. The DualSense controller is skillfully integrated, making each gun's handling a distinct and immersive sensation as you nervously aim and pull the triggers. Not stopping there, the weight of heavier cargo genuinely impacts your freedom of movement, adding an impressive touch of realism. Combat enthusiasts will rejoice with the additions of a non-lethal mazer gun and extra skill moves. It expands your options for solving situations and dropping enemies in new and creative ways. And let's not forget the remarkable implementation of 3D audio. When you equip proper headphones, the voices of characters in cutscenes become precisely positioned, deepening the overall realistic experience. Number 7, The Last of Us 2 Remastered. The Last of Us 2 dropped a few months before the PS5 hit the scene, but the wait for a PS5 upgrade was a bit of a drag, taking around 11 months or so. But hey, it finally came as a snazzy patch that auto-upgraded the PS4 version for those who already had it in their collection. That means you get to dive into the game with a slick 60 FPS, delivering an all-around smoother experience. Now, I gotta admit, it's not the beefiest remaster out there, but it's all about the game itself, right? Slicing and blowing up enemies in full 1080p and with higher character resolution has to be a good enough reason to take the game for a second playthrough, and with 60 FPS set as the default frame rate, you can still switch it back to 30 FPS if you're feeling nostalgic or something. Number 6. Dark Souls Remastered. Who doesn't know about Dark Souls, the brutal RPG first published by Namco Bandai Games in 2011? The brutal and unforgiving gameplay made Dark Souls into a notable success, leading to its remastering for PS4 in 2018. The revamped edition adeptly addressed performance issues, presenting a sharper and visually captivating experience. On the PS5, however, the load time has been remarkably improved, and the already smooth 60 FPS frame rate and crisp graphics is working even more seamlessly. Although some features that were available on PS4 have been left behind on the PS5, this upgrade makes playing Dark Souls truly enjoyable and a contemporary experience, surpassing its 2011 origins by far. If there ever was a better time to pick up this game again, it is now. If you have the PS5, that is.
An undead shortage.
Number 5. Diablo II Resurrected. Enter Diablo II Resurrected, an action-packed RPG hack-and-slash masterpiece developed by Blizzard North. This dark fantasy realm immerses you in encounters with angels, demons, and an array of supernatural beings. Though it may still reveal its age compared to modern PS5 games, die-hard fans of the series and veterans of the original will relish the efforts poured into this remaster by the talented developers at Vicarious Vision. This game's remaster boasts a visual polish that propels it into the league of more recent titles. Loading times on the PS5 have been vastly improved, while the graphics, animations, and sound design showcase pure beauty. The introduction of solid DualSense controller features elevates this 2-decade-old gem into next-level gaming. Number 4. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Remastered Collection. Alright, let's talk Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Remastered Collection. It's a wicked bundle that includes Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and Uncharted The Lost Legacy, all dialed up for the PS5 with slick visual upgrades and next-gen awesomeness. This remaster packs a punch with loads of content, giving you solid value for your buck and then some. They've got 3 modes to choose from in this revamped edition: Fidelity, Performance, and Performance Plus. Fidelity brings you 4K resolution at a solid 30 FPS, just like the PS4 and PS4 Pro versions, but with better graphics and textures. Performance mode is all about smooth gameplay, ramping up to 60 FPS while keeping a decent 2560 by 1440 resolution, same as the PS4 Pro. Performance Plus goes beast mode with a blazing 120 FPS, but sacrifices resolution, dropping to 1080p. Honestly, Performance Mode nails that sweet spot between top-notch visuals and buttery smooth gameplay, and you really want that, especially for a stunning third-person game like Uncharted.
Come on, Vargas, the deal was just to get us in and out of here, that's it.
Just? I'm sticking my neck out for you gringos.
Yeah, and Rafe is paying you a lot of money for your trouble.
See?
Number 3. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. Don't get tripped up by the remake in the title. It's actually a remaster of the original Final Fantasy VII Remake, which was, you guessed it, a remake of the classic Final Fantasy VII. It's a lot, I know, but stay with me here. The OG Final Fantasy VII, released way back in 1997 for the PlayStation, is an absolute legend with one of the greatest campaigns ever made. Fans clamored for a remake for ages, and when it finally dropped in April 2020, it didn't disappoint. But they didn't stop there. The devs went all out for the Remake Intergrade version for the next gen in 2021. With faithful nods to the original while bringing modern advancements to gameplay, graphics, and the story, it's practically a whole new adventure. They even revamped the combat style and went episodic with the story, which was a gutsy move, but that paid off big time. Now, the PS5 version is where it's at. FF7 Remake Intergrade boasts impressive visual upgrades, giving you the choice between performance mode with 1620p at 60 FPS or quality mode with amazing 4K and a still smooth 30 FPS frame rate. This really is hands down one of the best remastered games you can find on the PlayStation Store. Number 2. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut delivers undeniably one of the finest gameplays out there, no doubt about it. The Director's Cut might not blow your socks off with groundbreaking changes, but it still serves up some pretty neat updates for an already flawless game. Originally launched by Sony Interactive Entertainment in July 2020, the Director's Cut arrived about a year later with upgraded resolution and an exciting new addition, Iki Island, a whole new area to explore. It's perfect for those craving fresh adventures in Tsushima. Now let's talk about the DualSense controller. It's a game changer. With haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, you'll feel every intense action sequence like you could never have dreamed about. The audio experience is on point too, thanks to the 3D audio that brings the game's world to life. And don't even get me started on those fast load times, thanks to the PS5's super speedy SSD. Oh, and by the way, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut rocks dynamic 4K resolution targeting a smooth 60 FPS. That, my friend, is a deal maker.
Attack! I'm ready.
Number 1. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Let me tell you, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is hands down the best remastered game for the PS5, no doubt about it. It's an epic blend of the Mass Effect trilogy, packed with Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, all spruced up with new-gen features and jaw-dropping graphics. I mean, it looks absolutely fantastic. You're getting the whole shebang here, with all the DLCs bundled in from the various versions over time. And let's talk visuals. Playing at 4K resolution with a mind-blowing 120 FPS is simply awesome. Kudos to the developers at BioWare for staying true to the original source material while remastering not just one game, but 3 all at once. The amount of thought and effort they poured into this is undeniable. If you want a masterclass in how to remaster an aging game, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is your gold standard. And you certainly shouldn't miss it if you're the owner of a PS5. So, which game are you going to be playing after watching this list? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, goodbye.